Welcome back, trainers. So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some pretty different teams that I don't really usually use, as well as taking Zapdos off my team, as well as Mawile, and using a different combination here. So let's go ahead and hop right into these. We're going to have a nice long 30-minute video for you. And then after this, I do believe I'm going to be working on another about 30-minute video as well of more battles that I actually did yesterday. This is going to be last night as well as this morning. So yeah, let's see what we have going on here. I was just trying to figure out some more combinations to go around Zapdos, as we did take a look at a team that I put together about, it was like a day ago, with Zapdos and Stunfisk. We're going to actually be pairing it up with Tropius here in a bit and see how all that does work out. So going up against this Umbreon here, this foul play is going to be going through. We are shieldless. We're just going to be going for a Drill Peck here. Make sure I get that name right. Not Sky Attack, not Drill Run. Drill Peck. All right, so they have two shields. Well, we still have a shield left. All right, that's fine. I'm going to be going for the Thunderbolt here. Let's see if they decide to shield it, letting it go through. Great. And we're going to go ahead and let this go through ourselves. Yeah, that's perfectly fine here. We still have a Tropius and a Mawile. They're going to be bringing in Toxicroak. So I do have Air Slash right now for the quick move. And I don't know if I wanted to actually Razor Leaf, but I'm going to be switching it actually after this back to the other one here, because Razor Leaf is just doing so much damage. Yes, Air Slash is going to be able to charge and, help you gain energy a little bit quicker than usual, but I just find Razor Leaf to be more useful for me. Anyways, we're up against the Registeel here, so we're just going to go ahead and go for this Leaf Blade, pulling out the last shield. And we're going to be able to go in here with the Mawile and finish it off. This is definitely going to be taking us out. That Flash Cannon. Good old trusty Mawile in the back, finishing it off with Fire Fang. Alright, so we're going to be going with Tropius, Stunfisk, and Zapdos this time around here. Let's see what we do have going on. And I will be using Umbreon later down the line here. Something that you guys probably have never seen me do. I don't really use Umbreon too much. It is a fantastic Pokemon, and I'm going to tell you straight up, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I go up against it quite often, so I kind of had an understanding on how it would work. Now, at this point, when I went up against a Whiscash, when I seen that, I was like, yeah, let's go. And I completely forgot I didn't have Razor Leaf. So I was like, oh, no. Like, it's not horrible, but we shielded up that Blizzard correctly. That's, awesome. This is definitely not going to be a Blizzard, I don't think. All right, just a Mud Bomb here. They're probably where I was about to get off a Leaf Blade, so they're just trying to get off that energy before I did, take them out. So they're going to be bringing in a Skarmory here, and if you hear a little bit of noise, that's going to be, the doggy in the back. And so we're going to be bringing in our Stunfisk here. This is a great position for us, and going to get off this before they can switch out here. So they're going to be going into a Zoomerol. So this is a good position. We had energy already. We are going to be taking super effective from both ice and water. So, that's a downfall, as well as having no more shields left, but that's perfectly fine. We'll make do with this battle. Let's see what we can do. Stunfisk is a great Pokemon, guys. We've taken a look at it before, and the performance is magnificent. It is going to be able to take out quite a bit of Pokemon, but it does have to look out for, obviously, those grass types as well as ground type Pokemon. So, yeah, basically mirror matches, Toxicroaks, Whiscash, or any sort of grass user is going to not necessarily destroy it. Well, yeah, it's basically going to destroy it. So we had that Zapdos lined up with the Skarmory at the end there. That's looking great. So now we're going to go ahead and change the Tropius's quick move here to Razor Leaf. And there we go. Obviously, we have Leaf Blade and Air Slash, or Aerial Ace. And we're met with a Deoxys defense form. So in this matchup here, what you can do is basically shield a Rock Slide. And you can take another Rock Slide comfortably. Perfect. And what's going to happen is the Razor Leafs are going to be accumulating extremely fast. Going to be able to get off this Leaf Blade. They actually let it go through, so that's pretty good for us. I'm going to be letting this go through. Don't need to shield that up because we are not going to be using two shields in the beginning on that. They're going to be bringing in Shadow Zapdos. Let's go. We already know this thing is glassy, so we're just going to go for the Leaf Blade and let it take us out here. And this is perfect. We have the Stun Fist. There is nothing Zapdos can do. And they're actually switching into Azumarill. We're going to go ahead and go into our Zapdos. Now, I do believe we're going to be shielding this up here because we have the Stun Fist in the back. Gaining a little bit more energy. Going for the Thunderbolt. Probably should have went for Drill Peck to bait out the shield there first and then go for the Thunderbolt. But it doesn't really matter. We're still looking comfortable here. We already know we're going to be going down to the Azumarill. We're going to be bringing in the Stun Fist, gaining a little bit more energy, and we're going to be ready to go for that last Pokemon here. And this is going to be game. So, finding this combination to be pretty good. Still trying to find, like, the perfect combo for it. I really, there's going to be obviously great teams you can put together, but nothing is going to be completely protected from everything in Go Battle League in these blind battles, right? Nothing is going to be, there's no perfect team. There's great team compositions and great coverage and synergy, but nothing is completely safe. Anyways, we're going to be bringing in the Zapdos here. We know we're going to be able to get to 2 Drill Pecks before they take us out with those extremely hard-hitting Razor Leafs from that Shadow Victory Bell, which I'm a big fan of. You know, I like Victory Bell quite a bit. If you've been watching me for a while now, you know that it was one of my favorite Grass-type Pokemon to use to take out level 10 gyms back in the day, because it is just a fun Pokemon to use. And I had a 100, right? I've had that one since like 2016. So we had the Toxicroak. Not very effective moves here, but still doing a ton of damage. Tropius is just a tank. Just an absolute tank. So we need to get to as many discharges as possible before they hit us with a Hydro Pump here. Otherwise, it's not going to be looking so hot for us. So they're going to be hitting us with that Hydro Pump, taking us out, going in with the Tropius, and taking the win. Fantastic. So moving it on to the next battle here. Alright, so Athena is starting to whine for some reason. I think she just wants attention. She went potty. She had her food. She just sometimes just wants my attention, like a little puppy. You know, they're little animals. And they're so innocent. It is the most precious thing. The kids love playing with her. I'll take her out to go bathroom, and then, you know, the kids run up, and it's like, it's great, but it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay out here for a few extra minutes here. I'm on a little time restraint. But anyways, taking a look at these battles up against the Vigoroth here. Gonna be getting off that Drill Peck. Now, I thought I could possibly survive a Body Slam, but ugh. I mean, so squishy Zapdos. I mean, I love it. You guys know I've been putting this thing high up on the standards as far as how much I enjoy using it, but just can't take a hit, unfortunately. So we're going to be swapping into Stun Fist immediately to absorb this Sky Attack. Not very effective. Let's see what they have in the back here. And it's going to be a Shiftry, and that's basically a game over for us. So, you know, pardon the whiny dog in the back there. I'm going to actually have to go put her down in our cage while I do this, because we still have quite a bit of this video to finish recording here. Alright, so I just gave her Adventure Time stuffed animal, so hopefully that'll keep her entertained. We had a horrible lead up against the Altaria here, swapping into Stun Fist to absorb the Sky Attack. Not very effective. We were able to gain energy, so we have a good energy advantage up against the mirror matchup against this other Stun Fist here. Let's see how this does play out. Don't plan on winning this one, to be honest with you, since we're already down pretty much for our health here, and I do not want to burn all of our shields. So we do have that Tropius in the back to handle this thing. So basically, gonna shield this up, and we can switch now. So we're gonna go into Tropius, and we're just going to, that shield did not pop up. That's a visual glitch. Don't know what's going on there with that, but anyways, they're gonna be bringing back their Altaria. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, right? And we're just gonna simply go for the Aerial Ace, doing neutral damage here. Razor Leafs are not very effective, but they're tearing into it. Okay, so I just spent a good 15-20 minutes trying to calm her down. This has probably been the most difficult time I've had recording since I've had her. I don't know what it is. Took her outside. She's had everything she wants. I think she just wants to play even more. So, you know, puppies are puppies. Anyways, we're going to be going for the Discharge with the Stun Fist here to take out the Altaria. And they have a Registeel in the back, in which we have a Zapdos left with a shield and healthy health. Alright, so we're going to be able to win this here. We're going to go for the Thunderbolt, blocking that first Flash Cannon here. And then we're going to be able to take the other one, no problem. And as well as get off another Thunderbolt. They're going to be getting off their charge move first. And then we're going to be able to take the win with Zapdos. Now, like I said, I enjoy using Zapdos, but I think the time has come to switch it up again And then we might go back to it another time. We're still going to be looking at battles with it, but as far as me continuing on using it tomorrow and so on, I think I want to switch it up. All right, so we have Tropius in the lead up against a Haunter. We have Razor Leaf here. As you can see, he's doing a ton of damage, and they definitely farmed a lot. So we're going to be letting that go through. It is just going to be Shadow Punch, so good call on that no shield usage here. And we're going to be able to get a shield out of them. At this point, we're going to go ahead and shield up because I think I could potentially farm them down. Maybe, and we are able to. Fantastic. They're going to be going in here with Altaria. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to an Aerial Ace, so we're just going to get off a Leaf Blade at this point and just do a little chip damage here. And we have Zapdos as well as Stunfisk, so we're just going to go ahead and go Stunfisk at this point, resisting the Sky Attacks. Unless they do hit me with Dragon Pulse, it is going to be a Sky Attack, not very much. And Dragon Breath does amazing damage to everything, but Stunfisk is holding in there like a champ and taking the Dragon Breath sort of okay. And we're going to let this go through because, well, Sky Attack, not very effective, and we want to preserve that shield. Going for another discharge here for neutral damage. Doing quite a bit. Swapping it to Zapdos to gain a little bit of energy and take them out before they're able to get off a charge move. They have an Altaria in the back. And, well, we're just going to be going with the Thunderbolt. Maybe we should have baited them first with the Drill Back. But, it is what it is. It's fine. We're in a comfortable position. We're going to be able to get this through and then go back in here with Stunfisk if need be. But we still have a shield, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Shielding up that Ice Beam, taking them out with Zapdos. Looking good. Alrighty, let's move it on to the next battle here. Starting it off with Tropius again, we're met with a Registeel. This is horrible. We need to get out of here quickly. So we have Stunfisk, which will counter the Registeel, but we don't want to swap into our hard counter because they're just going to swap out and there it goes. Yeah, you're not going to be able to line it up, and they're probably going to take you out with super effective. So we're just going to go in here with the Zapdos, and we're met with a Hypno. They're going for Shadow Ball. We're just going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt here, and shielding up that first charge move, which was going to be doing a lot of damage, right? It doesn't matter at this point because Confusions are going to be able to take us out. They probably could just farm us at this point and have energy for the next Pokemon. They have no more shields, so that is a plus. We know they have Shadow Ball. What else could they possibly have? So let's just go in here with Tropius, just because Tropius is a tank. It is going to be a Fire Punch. Very nice. Don't think they're going to be able to get to another one, and they can't. We have energy ready to go, but now we're not lined up. They have that Registeel. They're going to be throwing the Flash Cannon, which is not going to be... Oh, Focus Blast, never mind. And they're going to be going into their Azumarill here. So, I mean, let's see how this plays out. Because we do take... can't speak. We do take super effective damage from Ice and Water because of our ground typing. So, it's not like the Azumarill is completely pinned against the wall here. It's actually going to be able to fight back. And we're just going to go for the Mud Bomb because there's no point in going for Discharge. It just has very low health and we just needed to take it out before it's actually able to get off a charge move. This is not looking great because, well, Tropius is amazing, but the Stunfisk just simply doesn't have enough health to do more damage here. Swapping in, and I was trying to like just potentially maybe able to survive with the Stunfisk and maybe get off a Razor Leaf or Leaf Blade with the Tropius. Unfortunately not, and the Stunfisk goes down by lock-on. So we're going to be using Stunfisk, Zapdos, and Altaria. I'm pretty sure I only used this for one battle here, so let's go ahead and take a look. Like I said, I was just testing things out here. Now, these aren't going to be like super crazy teams to test out that are going to probably ruin my score. They're generally pretty okay, and yes, there's a few weaknesses that they do have. So I just decided to test it out, kind of messing with the potential algorithm and throwing it off. If you still don't think there's one, I'm honestly not here to debate that anymore. You can have your personal opinion. That's obviously that's perfectly fine, but don't get nasty in the comments because I'm just going to delete them. We've already established that there is one. If you're thinking, well, why Niantic doesn't have an algorithm? One, there's an algorithm, one, to match you up with people of your same ranking, and two, yes, there is. Okay, it's clear as day at this point. Anyways, we're going to just do as much damage as we can. Looks like they're going to try to farm us down. Can we get another Sky Attack? And yes, we can. That is pretty good, thank goodness, because any damage is going to be great. That Azumarill is fairly low, but I do believe they have about 2 Ice Beams ready to go here. So we have 2 super effective Pokemon, but at the same time, it's going to be able to hit us super effective back. Decided to go ahead and go in here with the Zapdos, and they actually hit me with a Play Rough, indicating that they don't have an Ice Beam. And another Play Rough. That's fine. We wanted to kind of use that as a shield here. They have 2 shields left. This is going to be a close one. So going in with the Stunfisk with energy, they're going to be hitting us with a Sucker Punch. Or Shadow Punch. Sucker Punch. And they're going to be shielding it up. This is just going to be a shield game at this point here, and a race to who can get to the charge move after shields are gone. So whoever can is obviously going to be the winner. Let's see what is the results are going to be. And we're able to get to another one here, so we're looking good. We're going to be able to take the win and take out that Haunter, which is extremely glassy. Alright, so moving it on to the next battle here, about halfway through this video. And we're starting it off with Stunfisk. We're met with a Cast Form Water. Alright. Really like that Pokemon from when we did cover that back in the day. Haven't really used it too much more, to be honest. I just haven't. It's not like it's not good. But anyways, we're going to be swapping into our Altaria. So it looks like we are using the Altaria again to absorb that not very effective water damage. They're going to be countering us with a Skarmory here. That's fine. You know, we got the Stunfisk to handle that. So as long as we can play this and just make sure we have the kind of type advantage here, we'll be fine. After this, we don't really need to worry about losing this matchup here because of what we do have in the back. So they're using a shield, perfect. We still have 2 shields and 2 Pokemon super effective to both this and the Cast Form in the back. Alright, so we just need to know what they do have for that 3rd Pokemon. Hitting us with a not very effective Sky Attack. Wanted to farm a little bit more. Unfortunately, I farmed a little too much and got a bit greedy, so we're going to have to use our shield here. We could have survived that, but I don't want to go into the Cast Form thing with, like, I don't know, just a little bit of HP, because they're going to be able to take us out, as well as the Grass type there too. So we're going to be swapping into our Zapdos, and they're going to be going back into the Water Cast Form. So what we're going to do is shield this and just hope we can farm them down. If we can, this is a guaranteed win. And we're able to, so we're going to be going for the Drill Peck. Right, get it right. Gotta think about it before I say it. Now, this is extremely close. Oh, yeah. Okay, I lose this to lag. Watch. Here we go. And look, it stops. Look, I would have been able to get to the Mud Bomb and take him out. Lovely, but it lagged, and I was not able to get to it. All right. Oh, right. So we already went over that yesterday, so we don't need to go too ranty on that. Anyways, let's go ahead and just take a look at the next battle here, see what we have going on. Starting it off with the Umbreon, and we're met with a Hypno. All right, this is the first match that I did use it, so that's a pretty good lead there. I should have potentially swapped into Zapdos immediately here, but I got a little comfortable and decided to absorb the charge move first, get off this Foul Play, and then swap into Zapdos. I mean, it's not a horrible play, absorbing the energy, putting on some damage, and then bringing in Zapdos. So we're going to be able to... Oh, man, it's Thunder, so that hurt. If it was Flash Cannon or Power Whip, those are going to be resisted. And I really wanted to farm it down. We're going to have to use a shield here. We do not want to waste all that energy on our Zapdos. They're going to be swapping into Hypno. We're going to be going for the Thunderbolt immediately here. And they're going to simply be able to take us down with 1 or 2 Confusions. We do have that Umbreon, so that's okay with me. Fine by me. Now let's just hope they don't have Focus Blast. It's going to be a Fire Punch. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and take out this Hypno. Let's see if they decide to use that shield. No, they do not. So they still have 2 shields holding on to them. We have 1 left. They're going to be going in here with an Azumarill. Now, this is how this works, right? So, you know, people think that Azumarill is going to be like a counter to Umbreon, which it is. If you have Play Rough, it's, you know, works great, right? And simple as that. The Umbreon is going to have a secondary move of last resort if it even plans to go toe-to-toe with an Azumarill. But it's not as bad of a matchup as you may think it is. Even with Play Rough, it's not that bad. I mean, it's doing a lot of damage. You're going to have to use shields. You can definitely tank a Play Rough, though. But nonetheless, it's not that bad if they have Ice Beam and Hydro Pump. We're in here with the Stunfisk. And, alright, so pretty much they just sealed the win for themselves there by catching that Mud Bomb with their Ferrothorn. So well played. Very nice swapping there. And yeah, I mean, they knew exactly what they had to do. They needed me to expend my energy on that thing. And now they're going to be able to go in here and take us out. So we're going to be going for a Mud... Oh, wait. I'm actually able to win. Okay, nonetheless, still well played. And that was a very close game there. All right, moving it on to the next one. We're met with a Swampert here. And... Not 100% familiar with this matchup. Gotta be honest here. So what I've decided to do is just stick it out and go ahead and go for the foul play. Obviously, you don't need to go for last resort unless you're going for like an Umbreon or something like that, or another dark type. We're going to go ahead and shield up this Hydro Cannon because we kind of want to keep this thing healthy here and just keep our health at about an even match. So looking pretty good. Umbreon, guys, wow, what a beast. The IVs on this one aren't great, to be honest. Actually, yeah, they're not the best, but nonetheless, I'm still happy I have one in the Great League with Last Resort and obviously Foul Play. It is expensive. It is expensive. Is it worth it? 100%, absolutely. I think I'm going to start using Umbreon more, to be honest with you, and maybe even build a team around it. Would you guys like to see that? Because we haven't really been focusing on Umbreon at all whatsoever on this channel, ever, really. So I think that would be fun because, well, it's a beast. It is an absolute tank. So anyways, they're going to be taking us down. We're going to go ahead and go in here with Stunfisk, and what we're going to be able to do is just, keep going Discharge while taking not very effective damage. Now what they can do is go for Dragon Balls, which is going to do okay, but what we're going to do is swap into our Zapdos as they go into Hypno here, and more than likely it's going to have a Thunder or Ice Punch, which is not going to be great for us. Obviously Ice is going to be worse. It's going to hit us with a Thunder Punch, so it could have been worse, but they're still going to be able to take us down with energy. And we're going to go ahead and go for Discharge, and please, please, please KO. I think it survives with like 1 HP. Yup. Oh, no, barely. It did, but we were able to take it down with Thunder Shock. And we're definitely not going down from a Sky Attack here, and we should be able to get to a Discharge and take the win here with the Stunfisk in the back. Oh, not in the back, but the last Pokemon. Alright, so moving it on to the next one here, we're met with another Hypno lead. Wow, okay, let's go. But there is a Medicham, so what we're going to do is go ahead and get off this Foul Play. Maybe I could have swapped immediately and saved that energy. Gonna let that Power Punch go through and bring in our Zapdos here and try to take it out with the Drill Peck, right? And they're gonna be shielding that up. That would have, yeah, that would have KO'd, pretty sure. Hitting us with an Ice Punch, so we shielded up. Fantastic. We're gonna be able to beat them and outpace them here, so we're gonna just do that. They decide to let it go, and that's fantastic. Going in with the Hypno here. And going for Thunderbolt, probably should have went for the Drill Peck because, yeah, they shielded it up. Now they've gained a ton of energy, and I'm thinking to myself, there's no way they have Focus Blast. Nah, they don't have Focus Blast. They have Focus Blast, and we go down. And at this point, it's not like a lost game, but it's not looking great. We still have 2 shields, and I'm pretty sure if they had a Grass type, they probably would have swapped into that by now. But who knows, maybe they're in a comfortable position. They're like, haha, I'm just going to take you down as far as I can and bring in that Grass type at the end. Well, let's see what they have. So going to go ahead and take them out, getting a good amount of energy, quite a bit. So we're going to have some ready to go for whatever's in the back. It's going to be a Mew. Very unexpected, and you never know what they're going to have. Maybe Grass Knot, maybe Wild Charge, maybe Overheat, maybe Dragon Claw. But certainly Shadow Claw is a quick move. Or maybe even Psy Strike. Psy Shock. Not Psy Strike on Mewtwo. Alright, so they're able to take us down there. Good games. Moving it on, we're met with a Meganium, and I know that Frenzy Plant hurts a lot. So let's just see how this plays out. Like I said, I've went up against it quite a bit, but I have never really personally used it myself too much. So I'm going to have to get comfortable with these. And I'm not the kind of person which, if you do this, this is perfectly fine. But I don't go and sit and look at every single thing on the simulator sites. Like I've always kind of stressed, I like to get into the field and test it out myself. Although it's wise to see what the matchups are so you know how it plays out, right? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let this go through here. And I wanted to farm down with Zapdos. I don't think it's happening, unfortunately not. We're going to let this go through. It's going to hurt a lot, even though it is resisted. But Zapdos is just way too squishy, unfortunately. They're going to be going in with Charizard, and this is not looking great. Let's see what we can do here. Again, should have went for Drill Peck. Should have went for Drill Peck. I did like the opposite. I used the Thunderbolt as bait, and then I went for Drill Peck as the move to hit. So frustrating. But it's like every time I use it, you know, they don't shield it up. Anyways, they got off an Overheat. So, good thing we shielded that up. And they're going to be bringing in a Registeel here. And man, this is going to be a close one. How is this going to play out? Getting off that super effective Mud Bomb here, we are going to survive any charge move that they do throw at us. More than likely that Focus Blast, obviously, because Flash Cannon is not very effective. Going for another one here. Able to take them down, have energy built up, and we're able to get to another one to take out this Charizard and take the win with the Stunfisk. Let's go. All right. Moving it on to the next one. We have a few more battles here before I let you guys go. Starting it off with the Tropius this time, and of course we're met with a Skarmory. And I've seen some people on Twitter talking about, like, kind of like mocking the other people, talking how there is an algorithm, saying that we only say there's an algorithm because when we have a bad lead. Like, man, man, this world's full of funny people. You know that? So many of them. Anyways, we're up against the Whiscash here, and this is a great situation. I mean, it's okay. Actually, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm surprised I just kept going for Mud Bomb. I think it would have been too obvious if I went for Blizzard. And so they're going down there. They have a Swampert back there. We're able to get to another Foul Play, which is going to do a lot of damage if they decide to let it go through. They're shielding it up, using their first shield here. And we're going to go ahead and let this go through because we have Tropius in the back, which is going to just absolutely annihilate that thing. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they knew they're going to switch immediately, and we're going to bring out a Stunfisk, and we won. We won. So I think they back out after this because it's quite obvious. Tropius to match up with the Swampert, and then the Stunfisk to match up with the Skarmory here. Hard counters on both ends. Good game. Moving it on to the next battler. Let's see what they're going to start it off with. A Melmetal. All right. Didn't like this at all. So we're going to be swapping into Umbreon. Kind of like the save swap here. Going to absorb this Rock Slide, assuming. Okay. And they're swapping out into their Azumarill here. Again, I'm not threatened by this matchup really at all. Play Rough is going to hurt. Ice Beam not very effective. Hydro Pump, yeah, it's doing a lot of damage, but we're going to be able to spam Last Resort, which is doing a lot. It's going to start eventually chipping. So there you have it. There's that Play Rough, and it does an okay amount of damage. I mean, it's chunking away for sure, but I still feel comfortable here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for another Last Resort here. All right, guys, so let me try this for the, let's see, 5th time of doing the commentary. Every time I do it, it's so muffled. You probably noticed for probably the last 10 minutes or so, it's going to sound not as clear as the other commentary that I've been doing prior and then starting here because I simply don't want to go back and do that, and it doesn't sound horrible. But compared to the other times that I just finished doing this whole video, or at least 15 minutes worth of commentary 5 times already, muffled, you have no idea how stressful this is, and I'm really close to just not even uploading today. But I'm going to keep trucking on here, and hopefully I can go check the mail and have my beautiful mic, and I could take the one that I'm using and take it out back and smash it into a million pieces, just like I did to the other one, because I can't stand these garbage little mics. Random, right? All right, anyways. Oh boy. Oh boy, some people were giving me a few requests like, well, maybe the mic's not getting enough power. I guess, but it's simply one that you just plug in and clip onto my shirt. It's not like super complicated. It's just a piece of junk. And also, I think it has something to do with the app that I'm using, which is really good. It's a really good editor, Power Director. I don't know. Who knows? Nonetheless, I just can't wait till I get my mic. This battle is over. We're able to win it with the Tropius. Let's go. All right, so coming up on the, I think this is like the last battle, maybe we might have like one more. This is a horrible lead, so let's see what we can do. We're going to swap into our Umbreon. They're going into a Azumarill. Fine with me. So we can counter that with the Tropius after this, but I do believe it's going to be like pretty low. I don't think they're going to shield it up. We'll see here. So going in with Tropius is okay, I suppose. Almost should just go in there with the Stunfisk to just gain energy to have some charge moves ready to go for whatever they do have in the back there, right? And look how we're just neck to neck here, going for another Ice Beam or Hydro Pump. Okay, clever. Don't know if they charge that all the way. What? Is that really how much Hydro Pump does to Umbreon? That's confusing. All right, so could have got a foul play there and potentially got a shield. Go in here with Tropius. And they're going to be bringing that Registeel back. Let's please show me some. Oh, beautiful. Actually, this is not beautiful. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see how this plays out. I don't know how I pull this off here. Unless we shield like a Shadow Ball. And they use all that energy. And, hey, there's that Shadow Ball. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be a Shadow Punch. Let it go through. Let it go through. Don't do it. Alright, perfect. We need that shield for the Registeel. If we shielded that up, we would have lost this game. That would have been over, folks. So they're going in here with... They're ready with full energy, ready to go. I don't know, actually, if we're still going to be able to pull this off, to be honest with you. This is going to be very close. Swap into Tropius. Try to catch it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Is this going to be... Well, it's a Flash Cannon because they didn't need to go for a Focus Blast because we're so low, unfortunately. But that would have been a good Focus Blast catch. Anyways, we're going to be going for the Razor Leaf. And we pretty much won this one here. Looking great. So if you did enjoy this video, folks, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends. And I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go, as well as bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.